I'm here in front of the Sprint Vector demo exhibit at E3, and I'm here with the lead producer on the title.
Chris Thompson.
And it looks like a really interesting VR platforming game. It looks like you're going to be using your arms to run, to fly, to climb. Is there anything that I'm seeing right now that I'm failing to mention?
Fly, climb, run. We have other systems that aren't necessarily showcased in this demo, such as drifting and other locomotion mechanics. Yeah, I think you hit them all.
So I know a lot of people, when they play these types of games, there is an issue with motion sickness. That's why teleporting is a thing. That's why certain types of locomotion are constantly being developed and researched. What is different about your approach that seeks to kind of minimize that, and are you seeing that's still an issue?
Well, with this title, we actually wanted to tackle the challenge of simulator sickness head on. Because even with raw data, a lot of people implement the teleporting solution. We wanted to make a game where the locomotion was not just like the principal point of engagement, where it's actually a feature of the game. So for that, we developed what we call our fluid locomotion system. And how that works with it's a series of systems coming together, taking like the player's data from the head-mounted display and their arm swinging. We collect that together to ascertain what the intended motion of the player is so that they move in the direction that they want to go. Because oftentimes, what is the leading cause of simulator sickness is the fact when the head-mounted display moves or the camera moves and you didn't move it, you feel like you're being pulled. So to combat that, we wanted to make a game where the player goes where the player wants to go.
And it looks like it's actually accomplishing that really well. I'm noticing that all these people here, they seem totally comfortable. I haven't seen anyone who's taken off the headset looking dazed, you know, that kind of motion sickness, what just happened feeling. They all look excited when they come out of the headset. I also love the look of the game. It's bright, it's vibrant, it's got an amazing color palette. Do you have any real kind of inspiration there? What's driving you behind the design of the game itself?
Our creative team they love a lot of you hit the nail on the head with like the bright, colorful tones. We've been taking a lot of inspiration from like cartoons and animation. We wanted to make something that just, it felt fun, it felt joyous. Our creative director is fond of using the adjective juicy. We wanted things that popped. So that's what we went for. So we take a lot of inspiration from like animation and going for more of a like fun, light style.
And it's hard to tell from where I'm standing, but is there a story element to this game, or is it largely just a platformer?
There's definitely a story element to the game. The idea being it's set in a trans-dimensional nexus where there is a mad showrunner named Mr. Entertainment, whose model you see there, who runs this intergalactic athletic competition where the best athletes from around the universe and around the multiverse are lifted out of their lives and transported into this game where they have to race against each other for fun and profit.
Okay, and we'll splice in a video of, what was his name again?
Mr. Entertainment.
We'll splice in a video of Mr. Entertainment in a sec for you guys all to see out there. Real quick, when is the game going to be released?
We're planning to release the game late 2017.
And is that early access or will that be full release?
We haven't announced that just yet, but we are targeting to get something in the public for the end of this year.
And is there anything else you want to say to anyone out there who's curious about this game, who maybe is on the edge or on the fence or interested, but they're not quite sure what they're looking at?
Yeah, it actually, it works. I know it looks like it would disrupt you, but it does what we say it does. It is not, you don't get sick.
Thank you so much for joining me. Sprint Vector, it's going to be out late this year. Keep an eye out for it. It looks like one of the best VR titles on the market.
Thanks.